Welcome to this video all about water in Ostriv. Water is a central element of gameplay. Without it, citizens will move out in no time at all, animals will die of thirst, and production of some goods will stop. Without careful attention to its mechanics, your playthrough will experience a lot of problems even if the worst doesn't happen. So let's combat these issues with knowledge. Ostriv currently has a small selection of maps with different land and water layouts. Regardless of whether the water is supposed to be a river or a lake, it all appears as and functions like stationary water. Although I'd love for there to be moving water and associated buildings like mills to grind flour with the power of water, and possibly some other features as well, that isn't the case currently in the game. With that being said, let's continue. These buildings require a supply of water. Houses require nearby available drinking water, or citizens will move out. Animal raising facilities require a steady supply of water or animals will die of thirst. The facilities currently available at the time of making this video are the cowshed, chicken coop, pigsty, stable, wagon shed, and farm when it's supplying for oxen. The tannery requires a lot of water, 5,000 units for a 500 unit batch of leather. I'll cover that in a separate video, but for now the best practice is to place tanneries as close as possible to water and place a platform right outside the entrance. At the time of making this video, there are two different water supplying buildings available, the well and the platform. Both provide water, yes, but only the well can provide drinking water. Citizens will supply their homes via wells and use platforms to supply water for animals and production use. A well requires 2,000 wood and 40 nails to build and consists of a simple lever action mechanism that citizens use to lower a bucket into a hole to fill it with water. It can be built almost anywhere on the map and has a small reserved area to one side where citizens interact to use it. Since wells are the only source of drinking water in the game, it's important to build them near houses and to have several available. If overused, wells can run dry and will have to refill before they can be used again. It's also worth noting that they must fill up from empty once they're built. These problems can be exacerbated if nearby production facilities also draw their water from wells. For that reason, it's a good idea to build many wells in your town, spaced out so that citizens never have to travel very far to get water. You can select whether any given well is able to supply water for drinking, production, or both. I'll typically build one well for every 5 to 10 houses and designate those as drinking water only, and then build other wells near production buildings and designate those for production only if those buildings are not near a platform. A platform requires 1,600 wood and 32 nails to build, and, as could logically be deduced, is a simple platform constructed out over a body of water that enables citizens to fill buckets. Unlike wells, platforms never run out of water and their supply fills instantly. As I mentioned previously, this water can't be used for drinking, just to supply for animals and production. Certain production buildings, like the tannery, as I said earlier, require immense amounts of water, so it's advantageous to construct these near shore and build a platform as close as possible to reduce the time it takes workers to supply. And I've got lots more Ostriv content in the works, including more informational and tutorial style videos like this. And of course, you can always check out my long-standing Let's Play series. If you liked this video, or if you learned something, drop a like and a comment below and consider subscribing so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.